Now, we got a guest coming out in the next final segment, Bob, and I want you to comment on this briefly when we come back. All over England, I've been there, they walk up and say you can't have a camera, it's an act of terrorism to videotape them. Now they're arresting people in the U.S. videotaping. This guy was 100-plus yards away from the embassy. U.S. paramilitary guys come over, the British come over and read him the riot act. Let's play that video, then we'll come back and talk to the man briefly it happened to and get Bob Chapman's take on it. Here is the video for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers, the audio for everybody else, but the audio is very self-explanatory as well. Here it is. He's on a sidewalk videotaping a statue in England. He's in like a park. And he's probably about 100 yards away from the entrance. Now he's about 60, 70 yards. Now he's about, he's a little bit closer to that area. I guess that's an entrance. And how dare him try to videotape this? I was just in Canada a few years ago videotaping the U.S. Embassy. It's interesting. They've got cameras everywhere watching us. And watch, they come over and give him the terrorism code. Everything's for terrorism. Now he's even further away from the embassy. He's walking by some police. He's by a city street. I guess you can't videotape city streets. What is it this thought criminal done? By the way, all these reporters are getting arrested in Greece right now at Bilderberg.
Hello. Sorry?
May I ask you what you're filming, please?
The American Embassy.
Okay. Can you show me what you filmed?
I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. But I believe that you're actually filming security points for terrorism reasons, and I can arrest you for filming.
I promise you I'm not filming it.
It doesn't matter if you promise me or not. Don't put me on the camera. Can you show me what you're filming, please?
Yeah, he's got a machine gun.
Do I have to show you what
you do now, sir, because I believe you may.
They're going to videotape you all day and face scan you, but you're a terrorist. See, it's all about the state getting to say we're terrorists. We'll finish it up. Back up about 20 seconds. We'll come back in with that dry, no music. So I don't want to waste the 5 minutes we've got. We'll briefly talk to Charlie Veitch, I believe he pronounced it, the American who was there. And we'll talk about a lot more and get Bob Chapman's brief comment on that in the final segment. Straight ahead, stay the course. Then I'll be back this Sunday, live 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday edition. Don't forget the free podcast at InfoWars.com.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Sorry?
May I ask you what you're filming, please?
The American Embassy.
Okay. Can you show me what you filmed?
I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. But I believe that you're actually filming security points for terrorism reasons, and I can arrest you for filming.
I promise you I'm not filming it.
It doesn't matter if you promise me or not. Don't put me on the camera. Can you show me what you're filming, please?
Do I have to show you what I'm
You do
filming?
now, sir, because I believe you may be using that for terrorist reasons. On Section 44,
you must be joking.
Under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act, of what you're actually filming, please.
Seriously?
Seriously, sir. You mind stop filming now?
See, no more warrants.
I'm American. I can film my own embassy.
I don't care who you are, sir. Do you mind stop filming now, please?
Oh, sir, I mean, with all due respect, you're a human being, I'm a human being.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act, okay? Do you understand what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay. Because of this, okay, I need to tell you certain things. My number is 790. Do you mind stop filming while I'm doing this, please, sir?
Yeah, sure, but do I have to stop filming?
Yes, you do.
Can I just leave it recording?
No.
Why not?
Well,
I'm in a public area.
Also, I'm trying to explain to you why I'm actually stopping you under the Terrorism Act. Just you want to put back down, sir, and stop filming the officers.
Okay, I'll put it
under
down.
the Terrorism Act.
And there you see the American goons all backing him up. This is what they're doing here as well. They're arresting people everywhere, but they just don't have the law yet. Bob Chapman, what's that sound like to you?
It sounds like a police state. And, these policemen better smarten up because they may end up on the other end of the stick along the way. And
well, they just love calling
there.
Citizens terrorists. They just get off on it. It's their excuse. Let's go to Charlie Veitch. Charlie, you were over there. Why were you filming the evil embassy? You're some kind of Al-Qaeda person.
Oh, of course I am, yes. Well, I was just riding my bicycle on a nice sunny day in central London, and Mayfair is one of the nicest, poshest, most touristy areas of London, and the American Embassy is very, very interesting, it's very open, it's very public. Anyone can walk past and have a look. So I decided to, with my new camera, just film along the right-hand side of it, and just see if there was going to be a reaction, and the reaction was
You
actually
can go
quite
to
astonishing.
Google Street View. You can, everybody, it's crap. They don't want us taping them while they tape us. So how did all this end?
Well, they actually switched the viewfinder of my camera off forcibly, and then they held out my arms by the wrists. So I was there like prostate on the cross, and they actually rifled through my pockets without asking me anything, and they took my ID out, and they radioed me in, and they said that the reason they had to use force was because I wasn't compliant, that I was actually being rude to them, and they were actually just saying, hey, you're a terrorist, and you might be able to use this for terrorist purposes, so we have every right to treat you as such. And the reason why I was probably a bit too polite to them is because in Britain they have the right to detain you for 28 days without charge, and I was actually scared.
But maybe we should force that issue, because these guys also spy on the parliament without. Bob Chapman, in closing, I've got video here of a school teacher kicking a 5-year-old in the face. The state is treating us like slaves. It's out of control. Bob Chapman, how do we stand up against this? Start rolling that, folks, in the background without audio.
Well, I think the best thing to do is get your videos out and all the things that you do, Alex, and keep on piping it over the airways. And I keep on telling them the same thing that you are, and that's really all we can do.
Absolutely. Listen, Charlie Veitch, I want to do a whole show on this with a bunch of people in England being arrested and detained for videotaping cops even at their front door. I want to do a whole show on this the next week, and we'll have you back up. Do you have a blog or website or MySpace folks can check out?
Yeah, absolutely. If you follow the video which I sent you, which you've just been showing, my YouTube channel is all dedicated to just basically confronting the authority state which they've created in the United Kingdom. So I have lots of videos. So if you just search for C. Veitch or just follow the video, you can actually go to my channel on YouTube. And there's dozens of videos very similar to the one I sent you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Jason Bermas will be covering more of this tonight, 9 to midnight with the Info Warrior. Bob Chapman, I almost forgot. Fire out the number for folks to get a free copy of the International Forecaster newsletter to get the latest one.
Toll free, 877-479-8178. That's 877-479-8178, either by email or hard copy.
Bob, we'll see you again next Friday. God bless you, folks. I'll see you this Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Retransmission of the show with Jim Tucker and others. Breaking Bilderberg news right now, Infowars.com.
Thank you
for
listening.
Good job.